it today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Go along, yeah. Sweet, sweet kiss, how I live. Now go along. You take it from Peter today, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, whether rich or poor. Why not pray for a long fellow? He can pray for a long life. As long as they live, you know, the better we grow. Power is fun, oh, it can make you heavy. It's just like a volcano, it's way to capsize. Sweet, sweet kiss our liver, not for go along. Human being can eat it, or a picture can eat it. Kesawali, oh, sweet Kesawali, oh, now for go along. You take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. You take it from Mary today, oh, mother will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, oh, by your fine, may your fever. Well, people do to you, you go to cry. Had enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I had. Sweet kiss our liver, not for go alone, mama. Human being can eat it, oh, the deer can eat it. Kiss our liver. Sweet kiss our liver, not for go alone. Human beings can eat it, or a creature eat it too. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, whether rich or poor. Why not pray for a long fellow? He can pray for long life. As long as they're living, the better we grow. You take it from Mary today, oh, Mary will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Hey, you take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, power is fun, oh, it can make you heavy. Looking like a crooked, no, a way to capsize. Kesawali, oh, Kesawali, Kesawali, mama, no for go alone. Why don't pray for long fellow? He always pray for long life. As long as they're living, the better we grow, my people. Sweet, sweet kiss our liver, no for go alone. That's enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time, papa. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I had. I'm about away, never where my way gone. Be your woe, I'm about away, papa, yeah. go alone, yeah. Sweet, sweet kiss, how I live out. Now for go along. You take it from Peter today, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, where the rich or poor. Boy, don't pray for long fellow, he can pray for long life. As long as they live, you know, the better we grow. Fine, power, you find out. It can make you heavy. It's just like a volcano, it way to capsize. Sweet, sweet kiss our liver. Not for go alone. He won't be can eat it, or a picture can eat it. Kiss our liver, kiss our liver, oh, sweet kiss our liver. Not for go alone. Take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. You take it from Mary today, oh, mother will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, oh, by your fine, may in your favor. Well, people do to you, you got to cry. That's enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I have. Sweet, sweet kiss, I will leave out, not for go alone, mama. Human being can eat it, oh, the deer can eat it. Cosa va vivo. Sweet, sweet is our liver. No for go alone. Human beings can eat it, or a creature eat it too. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, where the rich or poor. Why not pray for long fellow? He can pray for long life. As long as they living, the better we grow. You take it from Mary today, oh, Mary will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Hey. You take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, power is found, oh, it can make you heavy. Looking like a crooked, oh, a way to capsize. Kesawalia, Kesawalia, mama, no for go alone. When I pray for long fellow, he always pray for long life. As long as they living, the better we grow, my people. Sweet, sweet, Kesawalia, no for go alone. That's enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time, papa. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I had. I'm about away, never where my way gone. Beat up in your woe, I'm about away, papa, yeah, 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 yeah. Peter today, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, where the rich or poor. Why not pray for long fellow? He can pray for long life. As long as they live, you know, the better we grow. Fine, power is fine, oh, it can make you heavy. It's just like a brook, you know, it's way to capsize. Sweet, sweet kiss our liver, not for go alone. Human being can eat it, or a picture can eat it. Kiss our liver, kiss our liver, oh, sweet kiss our liver. Not for go alone. You take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. You take it from Mary today, oh, mother will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, oh, by your fine, may in your favor. Well, people do to you, you going to cry. Hard enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time. Hard time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I have. Sweet, sweet kiss our liver, not for go alone, mama. Human being can eat it, oh, the deer can eat it. Cause our liver. Sweet, sweet is our liver, not for go alone. Human beings can eat it, or a creature eat it too. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, where the rich or poor. Why not pray for long fellow? He can pray for long life. As long as they living, the better we grow. You take it from Mary today, oh, Mary will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Hey. You take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, power is fine, oh, it can make you heavy. Looking like a crook, you know, a way to capsize. Kesawalia, Kesawalia, mama, no for go alone. Why not pray for long fellow? He always pray for long life. As long as they living, the better we grow, my people. Sweet, sweet, Kesawalia, no for go alone. That's enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time, papa. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I had. I'm about away, never where my way gone. Feel me, yeah, whoa. I'm about away, papa, yeah.
So good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on your location. Well, like I say, welcome to today's edition of the Heat Hour. My name is Junior Payne, and of course, the man Shadrach G. Tobe is here this evening. Shadrach, let's say good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening, Junior. Good evening to our listening audience, and good evening to our incoming panelists as we await for them to join us.
It's been a very long. Sure. It has been a very long month of us discussing booyah politics and all of that. Today, the National Election Commission declares Honorable Koto Selmwe Kwagru the winner of this just ended by election in Booyah. We're going to discuss that today. We're going to be discussing the guys' percentage they won with and what are their possibility of coming back. And we will also be discussing our disappointment in the vote that were cast. I mean, there were some people we expected to get certain numbers, but again, the result went the way it's supposed to have gone. So we'd like to say congratulations to Koto Selmwe Kwagru. Ellis wants to join. DK is trying to join. All of the folks are trying to join here this evening. But let's hear you. What's on your mind, Shadrach?
Yeah, Junior, thank you. So let me say publicly congratulations to Honorable Koto Selmwe Kwagru, representing elites. You know, like we all said in the past few weeks, election is just an event. It comes and go. So now we are calling on all parties to come together as citizens, work together, and put behind the election fever, bring their supporters together, and we move in unity. Election is gone, and this will remain our common denominator. So I see as a free and fair election. You saw a kind of oppose evening from individuals saying that Honorable Balier filed in complaint for recount around there is not authentic, whether it's true or it's joking. I can't tell. Yeah, I just saw it evening. But anyway, thank God that we have peaceful election and that have become a history now. So let us focus discussing other issues affecting our district and the way forward like we plan. So far so good. That's it. And we'll dive into our topic as a way to join our today, guys. It's a very beautiful and I can see insightful show I expect this evening with Honorable Tom Wickia. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I think that should appear tomorrow, not today.
Oh, actually, it's today.
I think that one should.
Actually, it's today.
No, it's on Friday.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah, it's on Friday. But
oh,
again, we're going to discuss issues surrounding the country, issues in District 5. Like you said, I'm grateful that the election was conducted very peacefully, that no one was hurt, there were no serious conflict and all of that. So we appreciate the people of District number 5 for conducting itself in a manner in which they had this just in a by-election in a district. It was good. But again, I saw the result today after the National Election Commission announced the result. Boris Bali obtained 3,938 votes, amounting to 25.78%. Abraham Kako obtained 779 votes, amounting to 5.10%. Koto Selmwe Kwagru, the winner, obtained a vote of 4,795 votes, amounting to 31.39%. And Takpo Mambia obtained a vote of 476, amounting to 3.12%. Melchor Augustus obtained a vote of 3,080, amounting to 20.16%. And Colenius Pokua Miame obtained a vote of 79, amounting to 0.52%. And Way Jr. Joseph, he obtained 285 votes, amounting to 1.87%. Cole Williams obtained 816 votes, amounting to 5.34%. Wungbe Mandi Kemashi obtained 20 votes, amounting to 0.13%. Jackson Suomi Yuo obtained 1,000 votes, amounting to 6.59%. On this note, we would like to say again, a very big congratulations to Koto Selmwe Kwagu, the representative-elect of District Number 5, Nima County. Shadrach, let's start discussing the result from the bottom to the top in accordance with these guys' strongholds. Now, Jackson, you obtained only 1,000 votes, but we all took Jackson to be a contender in the race, a very serious contender in the race, but he didn't go anywhere. What do you think led to this result? Why?
All right.
Because Jackson was the only.
Let me give you the variables about Booyah election. Booyah election is actually a sectoral or a regional based election. So this is what happened to Jackson. Let's start with Jackson. When Jackson was in our race without the inclusion of Boris Ballier, I said it before, he was standing a chance of becoming a major contender. Now, what affected Jackson's vote? The factor that affected Jackson's vote was Sam Brown. Sam Brown is one person that the Young Belt had respect by bringing Boris Ballier to canvass for him. So their attention went to Boris instead of Jackson. They see Sam Brown as somebody dependable, somebody who been helping that particular region. And with that yellow machine, introduction lately, destroy Jackson at the quality presence in that particular region. Now, looking at Joseph Way, like one of the supporters appeared before and said, Joseph, sometimes people that will be very objective, to back up on other issues. You are contested 3 times, making no impact in the race. Why keep contesting? That's why discourage the guy to resign from his camp and pledge support to Koto. And you saw the impact. He wanted the ODI aspirants. Couldn't even get 800 votes. That's a disgrace. It means you had no constituent. See, Boris was actually helped based on Sam Brown factor. It had not been Sam Brown. Koto and Boris going to either divide your vote equally. Come to Yabel, you saw it. Like I told you guys, Koto is someone who caught the district. Sometimes we try to analyze the factual way people feel that we support somebody or we love a person. But you saw the reality. There's nowhere in the district Koto got less than 10 votes. Checking all the results. There's nowhere in the district Koto got less than 10 votes. All the centers. That tells you that he caught across the district, the person in the district, it felt everywhere. So when the other candidate, like Mekwa, he was strong in Yabel a bit, but he couldn't extend to your Nikwea. So a possibility of he becoming the winner very slim. That means you should take all the vote from Yabel without someone taking even 20 or 30%, which is impossible. So somebody who come in first to constituent like Koto in Nikwea get good votes from gameplay whatsoever, coming second to Bobby Badir in your bill with good votes, coming second to Mekwa in your bill with good votes. You see him where who will be easily? He cut across the district. That's a factor. So anytime people come into the race, aspiring, when you look at the aspiring, the influx of aspiring in that district, you look at one clan, one person, or one clan producing five, candidates, potential candidates. Forget it, that clan is dumb. They will not win. None of them will win. They will divide the votes per town. At the end of the day, the two contenders coming from different clan, one of them get chance to win. So that's the factor of Booyah election. We've been there. We know how you look at it. We calculate. We tell you, say the person will win. Definitely, the person will win. We are not scientists, but political, kind of political analysis. I know we are very.
Who prediction went well like this? Who predicted that Qatar are going to win?
I said either Qatar or Mekwa. No one of them going to win. Definitely. The reason the father I put it on Mekwa, but it did not play for him well. It was an inner factor. Because there's no time in Nima, especially in Booyah, that does not have inner chest, inner memos. So I felt that the Elanders will say, okay, this is our kind, this is our own. Let's try to produce somebody who will represent or in the national or on the national stage. But they know when by church, I don't call it doctrine or whatsoever church, affiliation. But people went to vote based on their leadership ability or those who they feel they could to lead them. It was no longer about no church, no issue. So that father did not work for Onumekwa.
Mm-hmm. Let's welcome to the show Siawite Zoget Tour and Aloysius Yao Bome. Siawite, what do you make of this result? Especially the female. I'm a little disappointed though. With all of the towns in the district, she got only 20 votes from everywhere. Let's hear you, Siawite. From you, we go to Aloysius.
Yeah, good evening, Junior and Sadra, also to Aloysius. I mean, it's a pleasure to be back. The result in Booyah actually is not actually a surprising way to see that on our Kwagu won. Obviously, our prediction have been between those guys, coupled with other candidates. But from like what Sadra said, I mean, election most time is projection, and the top 3 or 4, I think, in our analysis, they were able to showcase the strength, and as the elections result came. So I mean, it was a good thing. So we congratulate the people of District 5 First Day for participating in the election peacefully and also in this public manner, to also congratulate on our Koto Kwagu who will steer the affairs of District number 5 in the next 4 years to come. With the issue of the election, most time your anticipation election, at some time, it don't meet your expectation. For example, Honorable Menkwa, from the beginning, he was strongly, depending on the MDR factor, Honorable Koga and all of that. But when Honorable Koga back off, and he also got him to reconsolidate his base and his ideas and to realign with most of his strategy. So that also play, and then fast forward, he coming from the Yao belt. For me, in my mind, I think the Yao belt people did not really come out as compared to the Ninkwea belt. Because if you look at the disparity in the vote, you get to know that in some towns, in Ninkwea, you see some areas, 1,000 votes, because I think it's a gameplay. Koto accumulated around 600 and some more votes, while Boris got around 100 and some more votes. Those are whooping figures. So in the Yao belt, the statistical line was almost parallel, where you see Menkwa get 90, then Koto then in 50, and like that. So the number, it was not too encouraging in the Yao belt. That's one of the factors. And most time, like Sadra was saying about the the issue of the inner. I think people have graduated from that point because waiting from past election, like
I will agree with you on that.
yeah, waiting from past election. I think people look at what the impact that person has made at that particular time. Mind you, our election these days, they are far beyond connection and what have you. Because I can remember in 2011, when Reverend Joseph contested the election, people expected Reverend Joseph to get very huge number in that region and other region in Nimba, but that was not the result. Even in Ganta, district number 1, when Honorable contested in 2011, we had Otero Johnson, who was then one of the member that actually used to contribute in the church. But mind you, Jerry Honorable had a higher number in 2011. So all these analysis, sometimes it's good you play it, but I don't think it's a scorecard for many politicians to use now as a tool to win election. But the Nikwa people, I must commend them. They came out and they voted. And one of the things I will conclude with is the issue of Jackson Yo. Obviously, the attack against Jackson was huge to admit in this election because they even those who were in the election, their campaign will be they are still on in the New Belt. It is the other region, and then on Okoka, and staying back, and where he had a position for 3 terms. So I mean, he also play, on his campaign as well. So it was a good election. It will also serve, as a lesson for them politicians, in election to come. So with the women, the woman,
They lose. Mhm.
yeah, the low female candidate, Jion to admit to you, that's why when on Ide Congo were appeared the last time, some of us asked her, going to election is another thing. I don't want to say not being prepared. Sometimes people are prepared, but the financial, screen is not there. She could be a good figure, but election is highly, meaning in this era. People, you got to spend to showcase. Man, what made Honorable Badier to get our vote and the rest of the guys? Because they spend on the people. They showcase what they can do for the people at that point. I didn't see any major activities of the lone female. No. And another thing is, I don't want to say this, but women are not people who really support the kind. I must say this. If you see if women are going to rally around Madam Wongbe, you're going to see the vote. Can you imagine into a general election that someone is getting around close to 5,000, 4,000, 3,000? The lady is getting 20 votes as if it's a classroom election. So, I mean, it was very shocking when I saw the result. But as it is, that's lesson for everyone. Going to election, that's why I want to either go working and ask for. They said the gender card that people want to play or the person is the person prepared. Because most time people go to election, they only use the card. Oh yeah, we need female representation. The preparedness is not only about being a woman, no. The preparedness is also being financially equipped, and because those are logistical, issues. You need logistics and all these things. So for me, her losing is not surprising to me, but just the number, that's what discouraged me. But as it is, we should try another time. And it was a good thing that our people had the election in a very peaceful and orderly manner. We are very happy. And officially, like we said, we congratulate on our Kwagu. He fought a good fight. So he did well. Thank you.
Thank you, Siawete. Aloysius, good evening and welcome to the show. I mean, your candidate got only 1,000 votes, man. The guy was from the biggest, clan, everybody thinking that he was going to make it.
My man, my brother, man. You need my brother, Aloysius, man.
Let's hear you, Aloysius.
So thank you so much, and thank you for this show. I've been a little bit tight with my schedule for a couple of days now, so I couldn't appear. But I actually been following, listening and off and on, and it is what it is. It is election, and nobody can get the right measurement. But like the previous people have already said, and you said we should start from maybe from Jackson from the list. Uh, Jackson did extremely well. He did well, holding fast to what has happened in the past and what happened shortly and what people perceive, Goma play and your in general. And so we just came from election. I mean, Senator Johnson's death, and Goma Blue was on the news for almost a month, and then immediately after that, uh, we get to Honorable Koga. Koga was in the
Aloysius, I don't know what is wrong with Aloysius' internet. Welcome back, Aloysius.
yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, coming from Koga, Honorable Koga, after Prince Johnson, almost a month in the news, and then Koga coming about a month or more in the news, even in the news currently, and then Jackson coming in. The engagement, the argument was very, very, hard to present and to present to the people. And the West was Honorable Koga. When Honorable Koga came in, telling the people in York to stay away. That was one of the greatest factors as well. So many people depend on in your belt, to come and say, hey, your people, you sit down. You sit down. So if you tell your people to sit down, then how about your nuclear and the rest of the clan? So they don't have interest in Jackson not because Jackson, was not competent enough, but it was because Honorable Koga's statement. That's one of the things that play on Jackson. And the Jackson was making it a little bit, and then someone again from York King who was not even in the race. That is, someone just said it with Sam Brown. In the case of, with Sam Brown. So impression of Sam Brown. Sam Brown came, but before Sam Brown came, Jackson has earmarked some area that he's supposed to, grade. Jackson was in Morovia making arrangement for a caterpillar and other things. And Sam Brown and Boris just went ahead grading the place. You could hear the frustration from Jackson when he appeared on one of the shows. He keep making emphasis on it. So he actually, disposition him. So it took him a long time. I mean, there was even no time to even recalibrate and rearrange himself. So it was tough for Jackson, and he did well. He was able to get that vote in the midst of all of those things. He did extremely
You
well.
you have publicly called the representative elect someone who is not educated. Are you willing to support his leadership for the next 4.5 years?
So let be real and let be let be honest to ourselves and we all. And even his most recent post, he said he stood on Jeremiah he sat on a comb on Senator Kuhn's shoulder. So he authenticated what all that have been saying. And how did he win this election? Let go back to a little bit. And there's a challenge for them. You saw Boris within 3 weeks period. Before then, Boris had not made any move like this. But within 3 week period, you see how Boris make a move, and it became permanent within a three weeks period. What making that? It is because of the developmental move that he made. And then later on, Koto, who had vote in a place already, who had sales in a place already, came in, capping, I would say capping what Boris just did. So you were under challenge. And so looking at the vote, why people vote on a recorder, we can say on a recorder now because he won it. And so people, they are looking at his alignment with the senator, with the vice president. So the people of Buyao, the people of Nikia, the people of Nyo, they vote with expectation. What are their expectations? We were on the show, we are named all of the things that Buyao needs. We talk about electricity, roads, internet connectivities, healthcare, and all of those things, you name it. And then with the alignment with the vice president, the people of Buyao believe that voting against somebody who is in power, they will put their developmental agenda to Javate. So what they decided to do is to put Boris aside shortly to say, oh, but this guy is aligned with somebody already, so our roads will soon be paid. And now the tentative way they just did, because they are with the ruling party, they are with the president, the vice president. So why would you leave such person and go to someone who have no, connection for now? So the vote is something that they are expecting. So with your question, I can work with anybody who is working in the interest of the people of Buyao. Somebody who is carrying development. There's no reason that I should not work with somebody when the person is doing well. There's no reason. But we don't want to for Buyao to be a different Buyao or Buyao in the past. So we expect our roads, our schools from the Unity Party led government with NDR because they both combine. So we don't want for reading systems to be coming, then the thing they must stay the same. No, you cannot be with the king and eat dry rice. We will not accept that. So if that is happening, then we'll come back yet again to be saying what we're saying. And one of the things we should all look up to again is the issue of the overuse of power, accessing of power. We should also look up to that. We will not have a leader who will enter the town and people running away. It happened sometime in Buyao. We know Buyao history. Especially those, somebody who came on the show and, now want to answer some questions and say you're not answerable to a certain group of people. Who knows how you are going to hold them in the future? And we don't want to kind of thing. And again, another thing we should watch out for is so much submission. You cannot submit to somebody. You cannot submit to your fellow leader or your leader or your boss or whosoever at the detriment of yourself. And we have a history of that as well. We saw during the revolution, especially with Yete, I'll be clear on it. With Yete. So too much loyalty, and you saw that in his comment, in the post on Facebook. Too much loyalty to somebody that you believe or someone you see as mentor, someone that made you. Where you're not looking at yourself as relevant. That when the person move from side you not make it in life. And as such, you get your whole life to the person. And so whatsoever the person tells you, you want to directly execute, even at the detriment of yourself. We should also watch out for that. So we are also we are here. We are not against anybody. We want a betterment of Buyao, but we don't want for somebody to overuse power. We don't want for somebody to give our power to individual on the basis of person being the one made you. You should know that the people who made are the people of Booyah, not Honorable, not VP Kun. VP Kun did not make. The people of Booyah made representative. You should know that. So it should be accountable to the people of Booyah, not to VP Kun. So if you will be taking order, especially those ones that will make negative impact on the people of Booyah, instead of listening to the people of Booyah, then we'll come in with the same discussion. We will come in. So those are some of the things we should watch out for. But other people, you see, Cole Williams make a 10. He make a 10 in Will area. Even though he did not go far, but his 10 was not buying Will area. And that was a mistake also that Boris made. Boris did not make significant engagement in our belt. So because of that, he did not get anything much there. So had he gone there like what he was doing in Baroplay and other places in your and Nika area, he was getting some vote in our place. And we were carrying him as well. And the same thing with Mekwa. Mekwa did not also leave his comfort zone. He did not leave a comfort zone. He started in our area there, and he did not come deep into Nika area, into your area. And that also affected him. But all in all, with the factor of Jeremiah Kun, like I said, Vice President Jeremiah Kun, the people of Booyah voted on the basis of that. They are expecting their children to be employed. They expecting their children to be in the executive. The people of Booyah, those are the things they're expecting from Jeremiah Kun. So I will hope that Koto will go to those places and argue. Will go to the place and present the plight of the people of Booyah, that there's no electricity in Butu. Those are the things we want in Booyah. But if it is not happening, then coming out, we're still going to come by it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Who are next?
You can go to Alex, but when come to Alex, I want to know how to respond to Aloysius. It's so good not to me again. It's an argument now.
Anyway, good evening to all of you. Alice, you can go ahead. I don't know how many minutes.
Let me sit down. Let me sit down. We are good. I expect you guys to send me some congratulatory messages in my inbox, or when I appear here, you also start telling me say congratulations. Can I hear one or two?
Alice, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Dennis.
Thank you. Aloysius.
Oh,
speak out.
Naroko.
I'm gonna talk. Anyway, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. So now we need to play phone. You know, I sat right here maybe a couple of weeks ago and said, Koto base is not in Ninquia, not in Nyo, but in the entire district. There is no single that Koto doesn't know, that nobody knows Koto there. He makes himself available to everybody over there. So his victory last night, it was something that he fought for. Aloysius, Koto ran 2023. We fought hard. Jeremiah was a senator. Jeremiah raised him, but he did not win. Last night, he won because he fought hard. Jeremiah has nothing to play in his victory last night. I want you to cancel that from your head. And Koto is going to be an independent representative. He is not going to stand on anybody's shoulder to make any decision. We spoke lengthily last night about the future of Buya. And 4 years is not enough. At the same time, it's not less. We are going to do everything in our weak way to change the way things are done in Buya, to bring some sort of relief to our people. I will say this on this show, and to my brother Boris Balier. Boris ran a campaign that we had never seen in Liberia. Let me just say it that way. The fact that he was able to force a lot of those guys, even my own Kennedy, he forced them to bring roads. Some of the places have never seen a caterpillar for almost in our lifetime, since 1975, 82, and so forth. He was able to pave those roads and connect every village, every town in Buya. Forrest, thank you. You ran a campaign that will never be forgotten. You are in history. You set up something that maybe our future Kennedy will imitate. Thank you so much. Again, Mr. Pumi, even though you refuse, we are friends, you refuse to tell me congratulations, but I want you to cancel that thinking that you have about Koto. You fought him every angle, and now you're trying to put him in a position that somebody who were there did not do anything. Well, we are not going to go with that. We are going to do what the people elected us to do. They saw us that we were the best person to represent them. We will bring back our high school that was demoted. Can you imagine? We have over 20,000 school-age children with only 1.5 high school, with few middle school or junior high. This team will be we will build, and we will help Gladys to build to complete this high school that they have started. If that high school is completed, it will be one of the modern high school in maybe in Nima. We are going to help them to complete that. We are going to create health centers across Buya.
You say your campaign move.
I'm not even campaign more. I'm telling you what we campaign on, and I'm telling you what is going to happen. We're not going to forget about our promises, our commitment to our people. We are going to, like
But,
he was just saying.
how are you guys going to do this thing? It's not your function. I mean, it's not your function to build high school, to grade roads and all that stuff. How are you going to do it? How are you
How?
going to do this? Yeah.
Listen, what we don't understand, let me just say one thing right now. I remember 2 years ago, there were 30,000 given to each a lawmaker for, I think, agricultural purposes or something. Our own was spent on, how they call it, a radio station that we never needed in the district. We never needed that. Our own was spent on that, and there was no accountability. They did not ask anybody if we needed it or not. We have a social development fund that comes in every year. We have no account of that. Those are money that the district, deserve, and those are money that will be using to do those things. So there are many ways. We are not going to be thinking about ourselves. We'll be thinking about the people. When the money is available, we will think about the people and we will go to the people and ask them what do they need in their community. We're not going to think for them like it happened in the past. We will change a lot of things. We will change the way things are done in that district. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Sajua, you said you wanted to ask question.
Yeah, now question I want to know, make some comment and adequately respond to my brother Aloysius, some of the statements he made. It's so good, no campaign that we all arguing now, we just know analyzing issue as panelists. So, like he said, Cotto Pose, talk about he stood on the shoulder of the VP to become who he is today. Yes, indeed, 100% correct. It doesn't mean it was a VP who sponsored Cotto in this election. Cotto still making about he coming up, who empowered him, who brought him closer, who gave him the leverage to become who he is today. And it gave him have no permanence in society to become who he is today. That's why he said, I stood on the shoulder of the VP to become who I am today. So I gave him the glory. So don't alarm that with the election process. It's far different. We all came out the poverty or some situation through somebody who helped you. So recognizing that person to say, yes, I became who I am today because it's so person, not because of election. A lot of campaign, no. Don't adequately misinterpret his statement on Facebook. I knew Cotto, we grew up together as friends. I told you, our neutral election, Cotto is my best friend. Mekwa is my direct uncle, my mother, little brother. Kabama is my first cousin. So I was just difficult to who to support. So I had to be neutral. I had nothing against any of them. So that's Cotto understatement. That's the backing there. Two, you said he shouldn't be listening to the VP. Then to the people where if he does, we'll come out to do SOZ. I don't think you're going to statement will be making a statement now. The VP is a statement. First or second person in the country. So anybody who, as a lawmaker, who the VP even favor you, that's an interest also for your district. Because he's close to the power to convince the president, like a development a place or this district, they put it needed. And the president will listen to work in that direction. I don't think Cotto will be worshiping the VP because he said he don't make and not the backing of the statement there. Let be some kind of objective on the show or we discuss issue. Can he pass? All that thing not being from anybody back. Yes.
Thank you for your comment. La counter comment.
Yeah. So thank you very much. I think you're getting my comment wrong, my analysis wrong a little bit. And sometimes you be empirical, go for the experience. Sometimes you go to the experience school or taught. You go back, I tell what people will say those says the
That talking English, but like you not book you there. I'm always saying you.
will say those says the
I go back, I dance on the. We'll set the way.
Good job, who's here? We'll go we got bad diamonds here now. There, we'll go there.
Sir.
So you saw. I want to take you back a little bit. I'm so sorry.
Do 1 minute, so all of people can come.
Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute. So during the revolution, one of the reasons you see some of those guys they went against their own people was because they thought that Taylor was making them or Taylor made them. Instead of being concerned themselves as operating alongside with Taylor. So Yetin, for example, Yetin was a special force, Taylor was a special force. Yetin did not see himself as a special force like Taylor. He saw himself as a son to Taylor. And so what happened? For
No,
everything,
yeah, and I say I want to go with it, man. That's
no,
what
I
I'm
just telling you.
Let me talk.
I just telling you. So those are the things. Those are the caveat. Those are the
Thank you, man.
caveat we're trying to set. And so I'm not saying he can't communicate with VP. He can't go to VP. That's what we want, and that's why I just sell it in my expose that the people of Booyah voted him because he alignment with the
No.
VP. But they believe that the people of Booyah will receive voting. Will receive.
No.
I said,
Everybody listen. Even the politics, they were test the way.
go back to it.
They will listen to me.
Yeah, I sell it. I say alignment. I use the word alignment. Still, go back to the Washington and go home. That the people of Booyah voted. Will they believe that there will be development? Even despite what Boris was doing, with no connection, no new connection, with Koto, who is already with the ruling establishment, Unity Party, NDR, and the VP. They believe that what all we need on the show, they will work on it. That is the electricity from Cote d'Ivoire to that place. That is the Gap Bridge and other things within our district, the school. They believe. So why should they go to Boris right now that we don't know the source? And that's the reason why they voted him. So he had a right to go to the VP, but in a positive way. And I also said the people of Booyah are the one that made him. And I said it, I'm telling my word.
You need to take over some of our mail comment.
Yeah, thank you.
I not reach home yet though, but when I reach home, I'll rejoin you. So we want to say congratulations to Koto Kragu. You know, the election commission are not all yet to announce him because there are some procedure along the way.
No, election commission have announced him, chief. He being announced finally as winner, sir.
The announcing has winner and they are waiting the certificate.
Abianta, sorry. So congratulations to Koto Kragu, representative left of Booyah.
That came from work.
So congratulations. Alice, then congratulations in advance. I know you guys need to do good things in the district. You know, when you analyzing the connection of Koto with that of with Kun, then I think we have to give this Augustman Nkwa to the same leverage. I think the district people were thinking about that. They were going to vote Augustine Menkwa, who quite recently is one of the advisors to the president, a business advisor to the president. Everywhere the president go, they move with Koto. The vice president they move with Koto. They can always move with August. So I think the district people are just going to look in the interest of August and say, send August is close with the vice president every time, everywhere we can elect him. But I feel Koto did groundwork prior to this election and did well. And he been with politicians for a very long time, and he knew all of the tactics to win election. And Mobisa in 2023 coming in second to Koga, the number he had, it was not number that you can just break down easily. And you could see that number almost, coming again. So the reason that some of the number didn't reach the exact number he got in 2023 was that there were people who were struck all around the district. Some of them had their interest to be cut off, but they did not vote there. That means they did not go there to vote. So, and there are other people who felt Boris then came in a very nuclear bell. Boris was not in the election in 2023, coming in and caught some of those people who were in Boris camp, and then later 2023 they voted for Koto, and they went back to Boris again because Boris is already in the race, so they cannot. So these are some of the factors. But sincerely speaking, Koto played a card well, and there's no need to connect that way with VP. Even though VP brought him up, but I don't think the VP played major role into this election. Yeah. If he did, it will be beyond closed door, maybe financially, but not that major. what I feel is Koto himself did his ground work because it was not VP that told him go to the butchers and be patching the people pop holes, fixing their breaches and other stuff. It was not the VP that told him, it was his own idea. He feel when you do this, you will gain favor from the people. Equally so, I don't know who told Boris Badia to carry role. Was that anybody behind the scene? Then maybe we'll say the representative of district number one, because that was the idea of the representative of district number one. Whether you know they, you not know they, just grade a good role, they will vote you. And that's how you see he coming with that kind of number. He had not been so he was not even going to count 10 before 4. So all of these things, I think those who want to become politicians, they get themselves violent in district 4, they need to learn some stuff so that the moment the time reach, you know what to do. The Bobby one thing, they need to start. The men already made a gain half of Bobby one thing, so when they come in, they should step high. When you come in from Australia, just pass China, that the way of China, you get some yellow machine and go deposit in Butu so that you can start doing things. Then at the end of the day, the people will say, I think send the man, bro, yellow machine, the road borrowing and did the time. It was very narrow, but the road the man is doing is very wide. I think the man is the best person for our district. I think it will be okay. So they made a district some kind of way now that anytime you go in there, you will handle some good cash. They will get creative people along with you so you can plan the developmental agenda of the district. But we hope to see Koto in his legislature to see what all he will pour for, what he will be doing, what will be a legislative agenda, even though we did not ask him all of this stuff here. But we hope to see you on the show to congratulate him. And then he gave us a plan for the district. And Edo, please talk to your boy. Let him do that for us. Thank you very much.
I
When
just,
I get home,
I
I will
just,
join you guys.
I just gave you the plan
Thank
for the
you.
district. It doesn't know
You
come there
let's
to
say,
give it to you.
So you are not
let's
Koto. I say we want to talk to Koto. You are not Koto.
If I don't say it, if I don't ask him to come here, you will not come.
That why I appealing to you to ask him.
let's say, let's hear from you.
All right. Thank you, guys. I know it's been a very long.
Why would Papa go away?
I know it's been a very long time. Long, I think 2 months with this District 5 election thing, and I like to congratulate the people of Booyah District 5 for the conduct of the election. They did extremely well with all the analysis and what all we've been saying. Hopefully, the election was conducted without any issue. I would like to speak to the honorable man elect. Uh, you know, he has the mantle of authority now in District 5. And, election is all about selling ideas. His ideas have won the heart of the people of District number 5. And it's now time to unify the district. That is people who didn't support him. And not everybody will stand up to say, I will do this. And election is over. We expect him now to, call his brothers and sisters who participated, including entire citizens of District number 5, and reconcile the district. So there's a gap, and the gap there is everyone that participated in that election have our own supporter.
Yeah.
Those supporters, it is now time to bring those people together, that the district will be unified and move forward with development. If I were him, I'll open my doors to all my brothers and sisters who contested. One man idea cannot make it. Yes, you might own the title honorable man, but equally so, you alone idea will not be the idea to move the district forward. You solicit from people, listen to what people say, and then add it to what you have to develop and cater to your district. And to those contestants too as well, election is over. It is time to rebuild. Why you all fought for that district was to build and make a name in the district. And as it stands, the district has spoken by electing Honorable Quagru. So it is expected that all of you join hands and work together. You know, one thing I like about American democracy is that whether you lose or not, it's incumbent upon you to call whoever wins to congratulate the person, which it happened with the exception of DJT. But all other contestants have done it successfully in America. So it's a sign of democracy. Call your brother. Hey, my man, it's election. Congratulations. It's that simple. It's nothing much about it. So we expect all of you guys to rally around. You know, but something surprised me. Cole Williams surprised me in this election because he put out a very successful fight, being a very newcomer into politics. There are a couple of things that I observed too as well when it comes to the women. You know, it was so shocking to see that the only single candidate, the lone female candidate in our race, did not get anything better from the women's side. You know, it shows that the women themselves not ready to support their fellow women. But anyway, that's the side of election. But all of them that participated in this going election did extremely well. And I would like to also say thank you and congratulations to A. Takpo Mambia. You know, it's his first time showing face. He put out some numbers, but we expect that, you know, that's the first time. Next time he will try and do something better. But the way in which he conducted himself throughout this election, I never heard of any violence or maybe some derogatory remark from his camp. Neither any of them. But I just want to say thank you to him because he's also my man, so I got to say that. But equally to the people of District Number 5, hey, you guys did extremely well. I want to say thank you to you. Honorable Carter, you have a very challenging job. Not everything you respond to. The leadership should be a leadership with maturity. You will have people who will literally sit, anything you do, you'll be criticized. But we don't expect you to respond to everything. The very J. Cole man you're talking about today, he has a leadership style that I always like. With all the cursing Yeke doing to J. Cole, he had never responded to Yeke one day. I'm not saying people will curse you, no, but just an example that you will be criticized. Do not take that as the person don't like you. Build upon that and build your district. And thank you too to the panelists for the long 2 months back and forth, arguing, bringing people on board. But that's it. That's the job that you guys choose to do. So thank you to everyone. And thank you to District Number 5. Before I stop, Alfonso spoke about me contesting District Number 4. Like I always say, I'm not contesting in any election.
Why are you so afraid, Yelese?
I am not afraid. I am not afraid. If I decide to contest in District Number 4, I will win. But at this time, my goal is not to contest, and I don't dream of that. Like I always say to people, I prefer being an employer. Now all of us will go sit down and be say we're going to contest. I prefer being an employer. Let me create a job. Let me do something that somebody will work at the end of the day and be able to get their own daily bread. So that's how I have that. That's my thought. And besides that, the guy who's there right now, he's doing better. So why would I say I'm going to take him out? It's not my goal. That's not my intention. The time that I was petitioned to run and I let it down was 2023. So I'm not contesting. So Alfonso, now me, maybe we'll carry you and DK in Booyah.
Thank you. Now, let me have my 1 or 2 cents on this issue before we go to the next one. First of all, I want to say congratulations to Honorable Koto Kwagru. Congratulations to all of his supporters. Once you win the election, I mean, there is no side, no supporter anymore. We just discuss, as one Booyah, one district number 5. When I saw the result today, I asked myself a question. Do I think that Koto Kwagru will deliver the people of district number 5? No. This is my opinion. It's not an opinion of the show. It's not an opinion of the platform. I do not hate Koto Kwagru, but will he deliver the district in just a few times? I say no. The reason I'm saying no is because Koto rising to representative has so many factors that he needs to take care of first before taking care of the district. The money Koto used to run his campaign was not his personal money. We know that. The things he carried. I said this is my opinion. Don't attack my opinion.
Don't say we know that. Don't say we know that. Say you know that.
I'm not what I call it borrow.
No, when I say we, I'm not talking about you.
Who has money? So how we think we know that?
Let me finish.
Koto in the election was the only person who never went to a bank to take money. Who never gave any of his deed for collateral.
Your point to say Koto will take it except for it's wrong.
It's wrong. I told you.
Can we protect? Can we protect?
Different in the district.
That protect the man. Let him go ahead. That's the man's opinion.
He's in the wrong way now.
No, congratulations to you. That's the man's opinion. That's the man's feedback.
You didn't tell me congratulations.
Okay, congratulations, Eda.
I'm talking about him.
But I said congratulations from the beginning.
Yeah, no, he said to Koto, not to me.
And I said congratulations to Honorable Koto. And I asked myself a question. Will Koto deliver the district? I said no.
I'm talking about me. You tell me say congratulations.
Okay, congratulations, Ellis Lord Dennis. Congratulations. Now, back to my issue. Will Koto deliver the district? No. The reason Koto will not deliver the district is because Koto is a Jescan. He doesn't know the legislative politics. He cannot deliver the people of district number 5. Koto is not, that high educated to say he will maneuver his way in the legislative politics to carry on his oversight, his representation, and lawmaking. Koto has no idea of all of these things. The time of dividing Lapa has passed.
I will save this particular.
Let me finish.
Go ahead, Junior. Sorry.
Y'all mute Eda, please.
Okay, look at it.
Hello, gentlemen. Hello, gentlemen. Gio, 1 minute, gentlemen. We should not allow the election euphoria to carry us. We have people in the audience that are committed and set to listen to us. So whoever wins the election is our representative moving forward. Mm-hmm. He's our leader for the next year. So I want us to conduct this show orderly because we will not focus on the district all the time. So if the speaker is speaking, giving him the time, the next person come and speak, let's do it like that because we have people in the audience listening to us. When we talk that they were lost interest in listening to us, and there are other platforms that are doing similar things we're doing. So just in my appeal, let's do it orderly, and you have to really control the show. You really need to mute people when they're not ready to talk.
Thank you. Eda, I beg you, let me use my few minutes that you can come back. Like I said, the time of dividing Lapa passed, the time of carrying a solar panel to the district have passed, the time of you dividing back or right have passed. There is a saying that says, one who much is given, much is expected. the district have given you this title to lead them. You will not convince them again with Lapa. You will not convince them again with Bag of Rice. You will not even convince them with Yellow Machine. Because once you take on the mantle of authority, they think that you have gotten everything you need. Therefore, you need to give back everything you have. But will Cotto do this on his own? I say no. The best thing he can do now is that drop the leg of Ellis Lord Dennis, who didn't go to school to, that doesn't have a degree. Bring people on board that has degree, that can run the legislative politics for you. Drop the leg of the people that used to chant, I will say behind you. Bring people that can run the legislative politics for you. If you don't do that, Cotto, you will not survive. District 5 is heavily charged politically. Look at the leg of Cole Williams. Look at the leg of Takpo Mambia. Look at the leg of Boris Pallier. Will you survive with these people being on board? Yes. You can bring them on. Ask them to come on board. But Ellis can be sitting in Monrovia telling you to do something, then you do it, or you start messing the whole district up, carrying Bag of Rice, carrying Lapa, then you spoil the whole thing. This is my opinion. It's not an opinion of the show. So I'm urging Cotto, if he wants to survive in district number 5, let him bring on people that knows the issue. Look at Aloysius. Aloysius has been in the house of legislature before. DK Way liaise around these people, but not at Ellis Dennis. No, you can't make it with Ellis being on board. What policy will Ellis tell you to pass? What oversight will Ellis tell you to carry the district number 5? You can't do that thing. But again, we want to say congratulations to Cotto Quadru, not at Ellis, because Ellis was there, attacking us every day and all of those things. I rest my case on this issue. Let's welcome to the show Roland D. Cargo. Roland, congratulations to you and your team. Welcome to BKS again.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And good evening from my end to all the panelists in studio. And good evening to all citizens in district number 5. We want to say many thanks once again. Thank you.
So Gio, you said something about Ellis and his candidate, so allow him to respond.
Ella, you got it flow. Yeah, I don't know what I want to say, but Ella, you got it flow. Ella, you are muted, Chief.
Yeah, John, I think you were wrong in every assessment you have made. You were wrong. You are wrong, and we are going to prove you really, really wrong. Sometimes they say don't judge a book by the cover. Cotto is very much aware of the legislative policy in the House. Like you guys said, he has been around politician for a very long time. And I don't know how often or how much you and Cotto have sat together and have a one-on-one conversation, but he is more than who you think he is. So you don't come sit here and criticize him from every angle. If the man is not prepared, he will not get himself into the race. He knows what it takes for a good lawmaker to be elected. We have seen people, like I said, this time around, we are going to do something different in our district. We have been, for some time, I think sometime 2023, I wrote something. I said, the more we continue to keep our man there, he is taking us back so many years. Thank God that his last term did not go that far. And the damage done there, it is manageable and it can be fixed. And that is what we will be working on. So you don't sit here and downplay the man. No, that is wrong, and you should not be doing that. Thank you.
No, and somehow we might be opposition, but I don't know.
No, I mean, we will welcome it. That's how a government works. A government without opposition is there. We need opposition. We need to push us. If we are going, if we are not doing the right thing, come on, speak against it. We will welcome everything. We will be friendly with the media.
I love the last statement you made. You love opposition. So why will I be criticizing you? That you say I'm doing the wrong thing? Why?
No. Yeah, we are. We have not. You. Yeah, we are. We are not even taking office here.
Gio, you had to go
Yes,
to an Ellis. Gio,
Ellis, you
Gio,
are taking place.
Alasha, hold on, please. Gio, you had to go across the room just like that. Yeah, when Ellis, I know you hit, you commented in your analysis, you mentioned him, so we wanted to hear a response. Other than that, go across the room and hear from other people. We can't be on you and Ellis all the time.
Look at that.
so even though Koto win, but other people try their best in this election. I don't know. Every time people keep advocating for women involvement in politics, and then the lone female candidate target District 5, not a town, but an entire district, and you obtain only 20 votes. It's shocking to me. I don't even know what to say. But let's hear from you, Roland. I know your camp. You guys are jubilating right now. Tell us what's the next plan for Roland left. Shabak, let's hear from you.
Yeah. So for me, I come for you straight. Let me dispel some of the information about Koto. Now it's not campaign again. I ready to speak now. Anybody who speak ill about other people. Koto is not somebody who hungry to say he will take himself first before he look to the district. Let me tell you, Koto is my friend. I always saying it. Koto is one young boy who established. He has own company that generates 4,000 to 5,000 every month. That's a huge money in Liberia society. Koto has a house in Ganta, Koto has a house in Bodia, Koto has a big house across Liberia in Nima, where he came from. So when you say you will take a time for people in the district, no, you're not struggling. You're not trying to find food to eat. 2, for you to say because you're not educated, he cannot deliver the district, that's a wrong perception. We have people in the house, they don't have any degree. Some of them, even at education level, it's not making any impact. Koto not have the resources that he can have now. The authority not have it, but he use a meager resources at the time and base up with the people in the district by connecting bridges that some of the places that no were there after 30, 50 years. That's why people love Koto. The higher you cut across the district. So with a person in the house, he get a power to talk to other leaders, national leaders, and also lobby with the national government. I think he will make some impact. If you say Koto will not develop this way 100% because the time is short, we'll be looking into that diversity. Yes, it is true. 4 years is short. But with somebody proactive ideology, they can engage national leader to do something better in that 4 years, even though it's not that long. But you can't base analysis, the person not educated, you're taking yourself first, you're not getting money you campaign with, you borrow it. He did not borrow that money. I can tell you one example. Koto and I, we flew to India together when we took a wife to India before 2023 election.
Thank God. Now let me remove him. I didn't do anything to his network, so let's leave him right there.
When he came back, bring him.
Gio,
Yes, sir.
please attach time to every speaker. Attach time, please. Other than that, I'm excited to talk about for co-winner. I will talk about co-winner all the time. If I want to talk about my friend Jason, you will be there all the time. So just assign time, and it will leave the district and talk about different things we have to leave. And to all of us who are represented, to us who support the culture and this is just the beginning of the defense. Those are all who support that culture with our resources, our time. This is the beginning of our defense. So now we'll be on the defensive. Like people put Koga on the defensive, they're putting other leaders on the defensive. You guys just need to prepare. Anything you need to go to any intellectual school now, all of us just have to go there to defend, because when you become leader, all the missile will be pointed towards you. Our ability to defend our lawmaker, like I'm really taking some online courses to be prepared for this. We all have to do that. So we have to prepare more to defend our God. Other than that, please, assign time to everybody. Let's speak about the election. Other than that, it'll not be easy. And nobody should go after Gio. The same way you defend it, everybody will not be for Koto at the same time. And Koto will not for everybody too at the same time. So we have to be sincere. Ellis who sit here, was one of the biggest critics to Koga. And they never wanted Koga to spend one day in his seat. You see how the table had turned around. So just get prepared to do more. For me, I'm ready. Koto is my leader, my teacher, and mentor, and I'm ready to defend him to my intellectual death. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Roland, let's hear from you. How is your camp this evening, and what is the next step of Team Koto Kwaru? Roland, you are muted. Roland, they start wearing glass cup in your hand. They not already start eating the district money. Our lay money, you not start eating it already. Roland, please unmute yourself very shortly and let's hear from you. I don't know what is wrong with Roland network, but okay, Roland, you are okay now.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Alice. I just want to emphasize on a few things that you just outlined. You know, when you born a child, the child got to go through the process to walk. And the process of the child walking is a gradual process. Koto Kwaru I contested 2023, and you know, and I know, Koto get hand mark in the district. Bridges along the road, you saw what he did even before 2023. Some other times around, Koto development is all over in the time. And we want to say clear that getting into that identical seat that we are discussing about today, during the time 2005, even DK Wahida sitting when you were working with on Rokoga, the late Tanapoli was in the house, but he didn't even know how to read and write. But he has a wisdom. He was able to push the agenda of the district. So we are saying,
Roland, can I play 1 second? I want you. They will give you your time. You really knew Tanapoli?
Yeah, the woman. What's the time?
Yes.
Now obey your people.
Okay, so you know what work he did before coming to the legislature?
For me, I only follow him, but I didn't know the work that he did.
Okay, so you didn't know Tanapoli. Tanapoli served as justice of the peace and magistrate. So when you say you don't know how to read and write, Tanapoli was almost like apprentice. He became an apprentice lawyer. So Tanapoli was knowledgeable to governance.
So when you enter in a house of parliament,
so I wanted to clear that before you continue.
Okay, no. Thank you. So Tanapoli was able to push the agenda of the people, but never mind of the English that he used to speak. But if you see Koto is attending Stella Marie, right? So he's somebody that got the knowledge. He's somebody that got the leadership ability. He's somebody that got the humanitarian feeling. He's somebody that can reach out to whosoever that need any other help from them. Koto is not just self-centered. So we believe Koto winning today that we are celebrating. Koto will bring the district up to the level that people will not be expecting, and the district will go at a higher level. And thank God said most people came, the election was just challenging to everybody. Those who all are clear the sight of those places, we will make sure by the grace of God, we start getting good road network to people, put it greater to see how best that the district can be connected. See the bridges then that Koto been doing. Look, go up there. You know the reason why Bureau people get a higher vote? Bureau get a higher vote because that kind of condition that place was in. Children were falling down with motorbike in that place. It was not easy. Some people died inside. Look at Ruri then. Look at Gladly then. So people was not in error to elect Koto as a representative in the House of Parliament. So we remain constant that Koto will make the headway for District Number 5.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Aloysius, if you got anything to add to this topic before we go to our next issue, we have roughly let's say 25 minutes here, then we can close on today's edition of the show. It's been a long week, a long night, a long day. Quarter Quagga have won, you know.
Yeah. So thank you so much. And I like the view from Koto's camp. You know, everybody, I mean, everyone is saying they're going to do better, they're going to do this. But except that Ellis who said, you know, it's too early, you know. And one thing I want to say to Brother Ellis right here is, just take your calculator and calculate the time Honorable Koga left the office. There where Koto will start taking a pay from. If you're making 7,000, so Koto get arrears, they don't get money there already. Huge amount of money, huge amount of paycheck already there waiting for Koto. So you cannot tell somebody to wait because Koto just took over. Where are you taking Bapi already? No. So we need our development to start effective immediately. The same way they supported the VP, the vice president supported on a cover to make it popular financially. They should use that same method to come up with our rules. We are not looking at Apoje again. Koto has graduated. He had ascended to the level of Apoje, where men will go together and all move. You see Apoje, everybody just go together and hurry. No, we don't want that. From Koto, it can be anybody else, but not Koto anymore. So we are not discussing someone with DDR certificate know how to, bail horse and from DDR camp. We are not discussing that. We are going beyond that. We are going beyond that level. We are looking at governance right now. Whether that DDR certificate you get, whether it's Sarah Marriage, whether it's from University of Labrador, Cambridge University, we're going beyond that. All we want is deliverables. We want for all of what we need, we are to be getting it effective immediately. So we shouldn't, be talking something like, buying time. No, there's no time. We need our development right now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's why you left.
You see, this thing of people comparing present leaders with past leaders is always, for me, it baffles me a lot. Because you know that this person was not good. You took them from there. And the new leadership, you keep comparing them with
No.
Nobody took it for them. Nobody took it for them. Nobody took it for them.
Listen,
no.
Listen, I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
But Alex, you can't contradict the intellectual forum, man. You can't contradict that.
I'm not saying we took.
Joe, mute the Koto people. Mute them. we will not operate a show that our gentlemen. People will not hear us. We will not operate a show that our. Rashida is speaking for Koto, Rhoda is speaking, and so at least we have 3 representatives for Koto. That made a show attracted some people outside will hear our gentlemen. Other than that, we'll only bring one person on the show to represent Koto.
But I say that today our jubilation day, so we got to kind of serious. So
we agree, but people also need to hear our gentlemen. Other than that, the show will be noisy. Please, I'm for Koto. But let's do it all of it, please. Please, gentlemen.
Roland, where is Koto currently? Where is Honorable Koto currently?
Yeah.
Koto is in Ganta right now.
So why is he not picking our course? Is it how we're going to run the new administration?
Koto is in Ganta. Since then, Koto have been having a sleepless night, so Koto is resting. I believe Koto will respond to you tomorrow. The honorable need to rest.
I need to respond to my good friend.
No, Ellis and Gio, you says on the show, Alosha spoke. You said that's the way in line, Ellis. This show we hear all the time. Koto is our new leader. That's the way already. Please, for people that are outside to listen to us, we want to get up DKS, run 24/7. We want to get up 3 hours every day. You just can't pay. That be singing hallelujah to Koto on it. But when one is one, that do it systematic for people, everybody to contribute, please. Don't let it assignment carry our show way back. Sergio was talking one up. Really key, He lost a vote because of the celebration. Pastor Joy is sitting there. Yeah, that's way across the vote will get to you, boss man. But me, I say I for Koto. I for you. Thank you.
No, me and I for Qatar.
That one I been all will now finish beating you.
Me and
Beat
no,
at all.
The message they be in euphoria.
Me, I'm not for Qatar. Any kind of way you do it, I'm not for Qatar. But let's end this round. Let's start with you, CLJ. We'll give you 2 minutes on this. Let's conclude with this District 5 thing, and then we can go to the national issue to discuss it by maybe 12:30 around that time. We're going to be leaving from here by 10:30.
Yeah, I'm leaving again. Heavy rain here. I can't hear anything anymore. I see you guys.
Okay.
yeah, it causing too
So
much noise.
CLJ, let's hear you.
In fact, I will say all. I will say also that elders and people who about themselves will remove them. Let's go, Joe.
Let's welcome to the show CEO Alvin Seka Senior. Good evening and welcome. Your new representative is Koto Quadru. Now your master degree you're going for. I'm dropping from.
I'm ready to support Koto. I'm ready to support Koto. I'm ready to repeat all of them. Ready to support Koto.
CLJ, let's hear you. I beg you. 2 minutes.
Thank you. Mr. Kago, how are you?
Not bad, CLJ.
Congratulations
Wonderful.
to you guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
I listen to most of the speakers, you know. Like DK said, it is time now for the Kemo Koto and even he Koto himself now to display leadership. You know, when Onokoga was in the district, there were a lot of criticism along the line, and now Koto is now in the shoes. And I just want to digress a little bit with some of the argument. I sat and listened to some of the speakers. Firstly, all of the guys that were in the election, no one had one representative seat. That's the first thing we need to establish. So with the issue of experience, none of them had the legislative experience. So when it comes to being a legislative and having legislative experience, all of those guys, they don't have.
No, see what I will hold you. You'll get a meaning. That you are in error. Jackson told me you work as resource officer at the legislature. So Jackson, you have knowledge of the legislature. Tata Alosha Mamea worked as special assistant to Senator Abdullah Doro. So they have legislative experience. So when you say no of them, no, I disagree. So I just wanted to provide that.
D way need to go. You
Okay,
holding
so
back.
thank you for taking my time. But like I said, I will still repeat. None of them, maybe for better words, are ever being representative. So being a special assistant, you are not still on the floor to argue for your district, neither to make budget or allocate for your district. That should be established. So all of them that was in the election are not won election. That's what I'm saying. Are not being in the house. So being a legislative staff, you could see what is going on, but you did not perform and the responsibility of a lawmaker. One thing I will bring to the minds of the supporters of Koto, they are going a very big shoes because the person they replace is a very critical and reputable figure that he's a very experienced lawmaker 3 times now to win election 3 times. I mean, it's a big deal. So they should get ready. Most times on the show or even on the radio or in the district, you see people having diverse view, but your ability to come and those arguments will also project you as a good leader. And the issue of the campaign message or campaign mood, people should get out of campaign mood. And campaign projects should also now be put to a halt, that there should be a genuine project, and so that the people can benefit. Because mind you, most of those things people were doing was just to get the minds of our people. Some of those things were done because of the society we live and the community we find ourselves. But those were not genuine projects because one, assessment was not done for road. Who are those, carrying on the road construction? No, interaction from the public works or permit and all of that. So, though it was a good thing to intervene on those roads and things, but it should now be a platform where even people who did not support you to the issue of reconciliation should also be the hallmark. Because at the end of the day, the development of the district and the formats of the district depends on everyone. So it's a challenge to all of you. It's not just because the people say 4 years. 4 years are plenty of years, man. Get 4.5 years. In other countries in the South region, people go to power for 4 years. Even in the great United States, 4 years for presidency. So not because Liberia we made our own 9 years, 6 years, then we feel so complacent. No, 4 years is a huge year that a lawmaker can work. So,
Thank
I mean, congratulations once again. Today is
Thank you.
post-election discussion, so we are here to follow the conversation. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Shadrach G. Tobe, let's hear you. Let's end the conversation with 2 minutes each. I know you want to come up at Koto Kwagru now. Let's hear your side.
In the camera, everybody, and the thing I don't think no misinformation and disinformation no to carry around at all. So, like my brother Charity said, is now become a serious and heavy tax for Koto. So what was for the past no years? Somebody me I got feedback. Yeah. So let some of the things change. I know everything now change, as once. It's a gradual process, but equally so, we should now be made on the same path. After criticizing somebody for 13 years, and we'll get to the same position. So it began a task now to bring together all the contestants and talk to them, whosoever get grievances to be addressed in a peaceful manner, reconciliation, and put the district together. Like my brother Yiles said, let him solicit other people ideas. You don't have to be a master degree holder before you made a better decision. But people that will be around you, when you listen to people that you bring around, and the people will help you. When you listen to the district people, they will tell you what they want. Then you ask your expert, you can hire a consultant to help you do your writing. Once you get a vision of leadership, you can do anything to deliver the society. You don't have to be a master degree holder. Even though education is important, I'm not discouraging education. Education is important. That's why we are here. But a better leadership, it don't require no master or better degree holder. So not to hold on to the particular topic for long. Election is gone. We just cracking joke or whatsoever. Let we are move on. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Roland, over to you. You got 2 minutes. I know today you guys are jubilating, you guys are celebrating, but let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you. Koto Kwagru Sewungbe.
Gio, there's a terrible feedback. Where is it coming from? You guys getting the feedback?
Yeah.
I mean, small.
Well, go ahead.
So
let's meet everyone.
Now Koto has NEC put on their from their website today. They were able to post, and as far as we concern in the district now, Koto is the next representative. The very first formal thing that we surrounding Koto, there is not campaign move now. There is a time to develop district number 5. And for every good leader, they always listen to people that are surrounding you, other elects around you. They will tell you something. You will compare a contract and see reason how things can go. Koto is willing. Koto have decided already to have some other reconciliation to go on in the district. After election, other people got other mixed feeling. We have to go and sit down with other people, other community, other times that didn't feel good about the election. Some other violence went on. We have to go and meet the elders so the elders can come in so we can reunion. More beside, in that reunion, now you got a short time to be in the House of Parliament before election 2029. Critical thinker will always think critically to say, my people need this. There is a way my people and myself need to be together. But Koto have been a person that's willing to listen to even you, you're very self that here, everything that we're saying, you're going across the board, that the leader is listening to everybody, and he's down to earth to listen to everybody. District number 5 is just our common denominator. There is nothing beyond district number 5. The only good thing is the representative elect right now, his father is the vice president. So, and in all the elections that have been going on, sometimes when you were representative in district number 1 here, and then he left from there before he became senator.
2 minutes over, ba. Go to the next person.
No, I'm coming.
Why you can't let your
I'm coming
all 2 minutes now?
Yeah, okay, so now the vice president, if you are a leader, when you listen to people, it's good. So now we believe that Qatar will be able to enter to the vice president office and say, Honorable Vice President, this is what we need in our district. Besides what is coming from the House of Parliament, we need this one to be done. Can you please help us? Because he usually prays district number 5. Because of district number 5, we are very good people, good citizens. Across Liberia, the vice president always prays district number 5. So we believe that this comes around, district number 5 will be delivered by Koto Kwaglu. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, let's have your final say on this issue.
All right, thank you. I think from the beginning I said it's now time to unite and build a district. We are all sending the same message, the message across the board tonight, letting the honorable elect know that campaign period is over, the election is over. It is now time to build. It is now time to unify. And to all those now supporters of Quetta, I know my man DK was a Quetta supporter until tonight, but that's good. Please, we are also asking all of you to join hands and unify the district, because the jubilation you guys have started, it should just be a joyous jubilation, not to pick at those that were not successful in the election. Because what can spark tension between politicians, supporters, is picking at other people. If you pick at somebody who lost the election, who put in all their effort and lost, definitely they will want to retaliate. So all of us have to not just look at the honorable man elect, but all supporters have to rally around to unify our district and unify one another. Because anything happen in the district now, that District 5, we know why it is. We don't want that need. I always say, anything happen in one part of Nima, it affect everywhere. So please, support us. The honorable man elect. It is true your father is the VP, but equally so, your people sent you there to represent them. Your representation should be in consultation with the electorate, with your district. Nobody said don't go to your papel in a Liberia way. But please, those that send you there, send you for a specific reason. And as you assume the position, please don't never let your people down. They send you there to do something, and we are hoping that you will continue the legacy of now Senator Samuel Gomwenkoga to maintain peace and develop your district. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ellis, Dennis, if you are there, let's hear your 2 minutes to conclude on this discussion. Ellis. So Ellis left. So far, so
Hello?
good. Yes, sir. Let's hear your 2 minutes.
You got me muted. Yeah, like I was saying, election is over, and it is now reality that Honorable Koga, excuse me, Koto Kwaglu have won the election, and we will call on all citizens of Buya to join us in building the district that we all love. Koto is not going to be a one-person representative. Whether you voted for him or not, he is going to be your representative, and he will. You should have access to him. Whatever you want done, you can bring your proposal forward. We will work on that. Like I said earlier, Buya is going to be a new Buya. It is not going to be what you guys know it to be. We are moving forward. We are no longer going back. The leadership of Koto is going to be inclusive, and everybody will have their say. Let us stop criticizing him for what he had not done. Let's watch and see. If he go off track, then of course you will have the chance to criticize him. But for now, I will say let all of us rally around him and see what he can provide for us. And one thing is, if Koto feel Buya, it is all of us, because the district will go nowhere. And if we start attacking him without any proposal, it is going to affect all of us, not he alone. I want to understand that. So even the media here, like I said earlier, we will accept and welcome any criticism, because opposition will be the one who will push us to do our best. So with that being said, I want to say thank you all. Thank to the platform for allowing us to sell our candidate. And I think we did a successful work by selling him. And because of that, we were able to win last night. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ellis, and thank you to all of the panelists for being here today. Today, we purposely came for post-analysis and resume our active discussion, major national discussion tomorrow. Thank you guys very much for being here. We have been here for almost 2 hours now, and it was a good show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, John. Before we leave, I just want to make this announcement. District number 4 organizations in America will be hosting
Africa
convention here in Rhode Island, comes October 25th. So we're asking all meaningful Liberian citizens of district, all well wishers to also join us in gracing that occasion in Iowa. We are expecting corporate guests from Liberia as well. And also the God Play Inland Mission. It's called God Play Mission team will also be hosting her convention here in Indiana from the 31st.
You let's say you went off. I don't know why you let's say went off, but Roland, let's have a parting comment. Okay, back to you. Let's say. Wow. Let's say back to you. You were speaking. I don't know. You were harmonized by your network.
No, I had a interruption as well. So as I was saying, I said we are inviting all inlanders, well wishers to grace the occasion here in Indiana on the 31st to the 2nd of November. It's solely for Godly Mission, and all alumni of Godly Mission in America are also invited to grace the occasion as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Roland, over to you, your parting comment in 30 seconds.
Okay, I want to take these times on behalf of us to say many thanks to all supporters, those who all that supported us and those who all that didn't support us. We want to say many thanks to all citizens of Buyao for the peaceful election, and the election went successfully. There was no noise, and we ended it good. We want to urge everybody to please come on board so we can work and get district number 5 going forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Shadrach, let's hear you. Your parting comment in 30 seconds.
For me, I think I was okay for what I've said. So I joined my brother Roland and USM and call upon everybody to come together. Buyao is our common denominator. Nobody else is beyond or above Buyao. The election is over. The result is the result. Constitutional right, it has been given to Qatar. Let him take the lead and bring everybody together. I'm begging. He has become our leader. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Let's hear you, Shadrach.
Shadrach.
See how it is.
They got the Shadrach.
You be allowed to know.
You're my chief now.
You know the man kept some of us at the back, the guy on the team. So yeah, I mean, like all other speakers I said, I think it was a long night last night, so at least we'll need to take a break. But it was a good one, and we appreciate the people of District 5. Like we said, we appreciate them for participating in a very peaceful election. And the greater responsibility now is on Kwagwu, and he's now bear the full responsibility, and as a leader of district number 5. So the criticism starts today as a lawmaker. Some lawmakers, sometimes you see them once the citizen criticizing, you see in the common librarian palace, they say quarter speech. So once you quarter speech, you intensify in the debate. So the good thing you can do is, whether opposition, imposition, or whosoever, everyone's voice should be counted. Because the guy who is criticizing you, he may have something doing. The former, when the vice president was representative, senator, he had a lot of critics. And one time he said on the radio, there's a guy who always show me, criticism, he don't insult, but he shows where I'm on lapses. Some of the projects I've not done, I even forgot. I had to go back to do it. So we'll also urge the citizens of District 5 to pinpoint those key things the representative needs to do. But not just, the man is not educated, the man is not, he don't know book. That's not the criteria of being a representative. While it is true we encourage people to be also educated, but the benchmark or the hallmark should be what the president can offer, to the district. All of these guys are in the election. All of those guys, none of them are being represented. So, I mean, it was a good thing that everyone went and showcased. What we can say is the development, all of them was carrying on in the district was good. Let Qatar continue the development. It should not only be doing election, you pay yellow machine and carry. So that's it. Thank you for the time. I mean, it was a pleasure being here.
Thank you, Siawete. I just spoke with the representative-elect. And I told him, congratulations on behalf of the Booyah students outside of Liberia. We extend our happiest congratulations to him. And I think Shaga, you should do the same. Siawete, you should do the same. Yelese, who is hiding behind inline, and they sent almost 4 to 5 inline candidates in Booyah, but they didn't vote for them. We know your Yelese. We know.
You gotta tell me to call my own man to go. That man rest.
Listen, for me, I always say I don't hide behind inline. I'm a born product of inline. So inline is in my DNA. So there's nothing about secret there. And then
man get high except from Huna.
And we are proud of that. We for UMU or UMC right up.
We know you. We know you.
We for UMC.
Even global. Which one is better?
Medalist. Anyway, guys, it has been a good show. I hope to see all of you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here.
And the chief of office star so Jian.
I don't want to chief of office star.
Cargo is he the? I think he's the chief of office star.
No. So don't put me into situation that I can't handle. I'm not chief of office star. I'm just a best friend and also advisor to the representative. Yeah.
So in case you are selected to be the chief of office star, what would
no, I will not. I don't want to form myself there. I will just be there advising and also best friend to the representative.
As a best friend, you love a person in
the office.
Huh?
What? No, I said that to my house. That will be telecommunication.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm telling you, right? But Koto is one of those.
Let me end the show.
Anybody can want it anytime. He's just a friendly guy.